We have Matt Spencer from CrossFit and Aurelia with us. As everybody knows, 2020 has been a challenging year. It's all about pivot and change. Here, Matt is the new owner of CrossFit, purchases a gym, and then the pandemic hits. Matt, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, it's great to be here.
Now, Matt, I understand you're going to give a little presentation. You have a fitness challenge for all our members. So I'll let you get into it, and thank you for sharing this with us.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Wouldn't call it a fitness challenge, maybe more of a wellness challenge. So before we get into it here, a quick background. One of the things that we run in the gym is challenges to get the members accountable, give them a little extra oomph, and give them actionable things that they can do every day for their wellness. And there's no reason why that's not something we can't do in a broad scale in the community. So what are we doing? A challenge for everyone. The Aurelia Business Wellness Challenge for any and all chamber members. We're going to talk about the idea of team building within each business, community building, both in the community of Aurelia and onward, and working together to improve our health. And why? Because I want to tell you just briefly about what CrossFit Aurelia's mission is. Our mission statement for the business is building a strong Aurelia by helping its people achieve their fullest potential through movement and health. That is the guiding principle by which we run all of our operations. So it would be remiss of us to not offer something like this in the new year for all people. And again, as you mentioned, Alan, being a small business owner myself who's had to kind of figure this stuff out as you go, there's the idea of our personal health, our business health, our economic health, and they are really all in the same. Everyone's tired, everyone's stressed. There are all these things. And if you don't fill your bucket first, you don't have anything to push forward. So I want to try to come at this in a few different ways. I want to empower businesses because their health is suffering. I mean, I know, like I just talked about, in all those aspects, and just as a way to give back to the community that I've been in it for about a month and a half by the time this probably airs. And I've been welcomed with open arms, and I want to show my appreciation back and just everything that the chamber has done for me early on this year as well. So I think it's a way that we can all get together and again support the community and each other. So when would this challenge run? From January 11th to February 7th. That's 28 days. That's what we found to be the sweet spot here in the gym. It's just long enough that you can make a commitment, and it's actually long enough where you'll start to see some changes. Now, between us and for those watching, the magic doesn't happen until after the challenge, but in terms of how long it takes. But this is enough to get going. It's enough to start building habits and to kick off the new year in the right way, because it's not cliche to start a New Year's resolution. It's only cliche to stop. That's the cliche part of it. So we want to do everything we can do to help everyone in the new year. Again, let's get healthier. Let's talk about vanity. Let's look good, feel good. All those things that we specialize in here, we can do it all from the comfort of our own homes. And that does give us enough time to plan and prepare. By the time everyone sees this, they'll have the holidays to get through. You've got a week in January to get back on track, and then we can get after it together. So what's the challenge? You're probably thinking he's going to make me do 100 burpees every day. We're going to have to eat salad and drink vitamin water all the time. Not at all. You know what? Simple is best. So first of all we're going to ask you to do is eat 600 grams of fruits and vegetables daily. We'll get into the rules a little later on, but that's it. You do not have to restrict. You do not have to cut anything out. It doesn't matter what fruits or vegetables you have. It's just eat more of them. There's so much going on now about trying to, I call it over people nutrition. Don't worry about your vitamins. Don't worry about how many of this or how many of that. We can all agree, what was grandma's advice? Eat your vegetables. So 600 grams gives you that daily target that you can hit every day, gives you something actionable to do. And it's actually still under the recommended guidelines of how much we should be getting in a day. But as some might find out, it's going to be plenty. All I'm going to do, and I think for small business owners, this might be the hard one, sleep a minimum of 7 hours a night. You don't run well tired. And I know it's hard to do. I get up at 4:15 every day, and I have to set my bedtime alarm to go to bed at 9 o'clock. But if you're tired, it doesn't set you up for success the next day. And I tell you, in here in the gym, some of the easiest and actually the cheapest things we can do to improve our health is to sleep. So you're going to challenge yourself to sleep a minimum 7 hours nightly and 30 minutes of activity a day. Walking the dog, walking around the block, taking the kids to the park and chasing after them. We'll talk about, we'll have workouts available that can be done from home. It doesn't matter how intense, it's just move your body for 30 minutes outside of work, okay? If you're active at work, that's great, but you also have to be active outside of work as well. And that's it. You would be so surprised about how health and nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. And by doing these 3 simple things that I think everyone could probably commit to doing for 4 weeks, you will see tremendous return on investment. The perfect plan that people don't follow is not nearly as good as the good enough plan that you stick to for a certain amount of time. So that would be our challenge to go out to business owners, because simple is best. And I won't go into the weeds on this stuff, but basically what happens is people try to cut things out. They do too much, they make too much of a change all at once, and you fall off the wagon and you set yourself up for failure. Eat more, sleep more, move your body, and you're on your way. So
that sounds like a great thing, Matt. And if I could just interject, there are products out there. I know I take Juice Plus, which gets you your fruits and vegetables. So it can be as easy as that if you can't get to the grocery store all the time. And as far as sleep's concerned, I personally practice mindful meditation, which is just, I simply go over everything I have to do the next day as a leader, and then I put it aside and I sleep, and I pick that up in the morning and feel refreshed in the morning. So I think it's very valuable if you're tossing and turning all night because you have so many things, just to prioritize that. Now, Matt, if they want to get a hold of you for some coaching, we're getting the vaccine rolling out now. If they'd like to come into your place for leadership, how would they get a hold of you?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I have here tools for success that are going to be some value addeds that we're throwing in that will help that. So what everyone's going to get is a free digital intro to movement package. These are 4 digital sessions that can be followed along at home by recording. This is a $95 value that we're throwing in for free. This is going to teach you how to move, and it's going to give you 4 workouts to do to improve that movement. We're going to make available to everyone who participates daily home workouts provided with warm-up and video explanation, another $49 value. So these are all things that you don't necessarily have to come into the gym. I don't want people to feel like they have to do something. These are things that can be done from home. We're going to do weekly lunch and learn webinars on nutrition, exercise, and wellness. We'll do those Thursdays. There'll be 30 minutes quick over lunch, and we'll make the recordings available, and we'll do Facebook group for support and accountability. So I'll roll through these. I'm going to leave these up, and if anyone who wants to participate, we'll go over these in detail, because I don't think we need to waste a ton of time on it. But basically the main things, let me go back. Chips don't count, cans count, frozen veggies count. Now, juice doesn't count, Alan, so you might have to get those veggies the old-fashioned way. You can blend them into smoothies, but juicing doesn't count. So I'll leave this up on the recording, and people can pause and go through that. And then just basically we'll have a simple scorecard for everyone to keep track of how they do this stuff. And here's some tips to get through. You know, I know people's time is important. You know, you got to get a food scale. You got to get your started in the morning, spread them out. Don't try and cram 600 grams all in at night. Use a rough piece of paper and don't overthink it, folks. Go with the veggies that you like. Expand out from there. Pre-prepped, pre-bagged veggies are a great way to go. So here's our next step. Every business, when they decide, okay, let's do this. This is a great team building that I can do within. You're going to appoint a team captain, and everyone in each business will be on a team. The team captain will then distribute the scorecards, which I will give to them, because they're going to email me at info@crossfitaurelia.ca. We'll send them the team package, including their sign-up sheet. And the next step is to just have fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer a donation of $25 per person and who wants to contribute, and whether a business leader wants to cover that for all the people participating or subsidize it, or if every person wants to just pay for their own entry at $25, what we're going to do is put all the proceeds going to charity as well. So that is the full circle of giving back to the community. You know, how can we collect a little bit of money to donate to charity? We can lose some weight, feel better, improve our health. So any challenge, questions, concerns, technical glitches can be sent to me directly. info@crossfitaurelia.ca is where we can get after that. And the best thing from there is just a good luck and have fun.
Well, Matt, thank you so much. I think it's a great initiative that you're doing. And our wellness is so important. We've been through a difficult year. It looks like things on the horizon are promising. So what a great resolution, as you said, that we all come out of this healthy, fit, and well. So I thank you for your presentation this morning. I hope everybody takes advantage of it. And we have advocated for you in the gym environment to get you back open. And I think this is another showcase of just pivoting and changing to the new way of doing things. People are busy, but hopefully they'll connect with Matt at CrossFit. And when this is over, we'll have to maybe send the chamber team over and get a good workout in from you, Matt.
There we go. We'll do an outdoor workout at the park in the spring. How about that?
Yeah, and I just want to clarify too that I didn't mean drinking juice.
Sorry.
Juice Plus. I'm not sure if you're aware of the product. I don't get paid to endorse them, but it's a product that provides your daily uptake of fruits and vegetables.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's fabulous.
Yeah, there's somebody around you that sells it.
Oh, perfect.
All right, Matt, you take care, stay safe, have a great holiday, and, shop local, please.
Will do. Thanks, Alan. Thank you, Erica. Happy holidays, everyone.